needed. As one community prepares for flooding, others are still cleaning up.
In Shiocton, people are returning home to assess the damage, and community cleanup is planned tomorrow. Emily Byer joins us as those residents return to their home. Good morning, Emily.
Yeah, good morning, Tammy and Aisha. For days, floodwaters cut off access to parts of Shiocton. Lots of people were either stuck inside the village or waiting just outside, unsure of what they would find once they would return home. Some people telling us they struggled to sleep as they waited to be able to return and get a closer look at those damages. One woman saying she did evacuate last week. She stayed with her son and his family in New London, adding that she lives about a block off the Wolf River. So she knew, right, high water was a possibility, but never expected anything like this. Now, after a stressful week away and hours of cleanup ahead, she says she's thankful for the help from neighbors and friends.
Teachers called me and said, Jane, if you need a place to stay, you come to my house. The pastor said, if you need a sump pump, we can get you a sump pump. I'm grateful for that and grateful for friends and the village because they really worked hard.
Oh, just an overwhelming amount of cleanup there. Other areas are cleaning up too. Those damage assessment teams, they're going to be making their way through New London and Fremont. That starts this afternoon. New London police say Wapaka County emergency management crews will be stationed in the city through Sunday, so prepare for that. They're going to be going door to door in flood affected neighborhoods. These teams will then be assessing the damages, talking with residents about how they were impacted by the flooding. Aisha and Tammy.